In the foothills of North Carolina's Blue Ridge Mountains, Lee Calhoun is resurrecting a piece of American history.
150 years ago, there were 6,000 apple varieties that were widely grown, and now that's dwindled down to a few hundred.
From 6,000 to just a few hundred.
Yes.
Calhoun is pruning back the hands of time in an effort to save old Southern apples. Apples are as American as, well, you know. Brought over by some of the first European settlers, apples were a critical part of the early American diet. They were hearty, nutritious, delicious, and versatile.
They were fried for breakfast. They were stewed for supper. They were dried on the rooftop to have apples in the wintertime.
The apple took root particularly in southern states, sprouting countless varieties with distinctive names like Arkansas Black, Gilmore Winesap, Swiss Limber Twig, and Paragon, to name a few. But as time went on, something happened, and these heirloom varieties started to disappear.
Well, you can blame it on the railroads. Apples could be shipped by railroad from distant places. They didn't need to grow apples anymore.
Over 30 years ago, Calhoun decided to bring back lost apples.
We had more apples this year than I've ever seen in this orchard.
He saved more than 500 varieties, some of which are the only ones known to exist. But saving these apples isn't just about history.
We have apples that taste like pineapples, some that taste like coconut.
Come on!
Some taste like raspberries. So we need to try it. Very firm.
And also great flavor. 60 miles north in Dougspur, Virginia, Diane Flint of Foggy Ridge Cider shares Lee Calhoun's passion for apples. Flint uses primarily native Virginia apples to make her award-winning ciders. And she says there's a reason why.
These uncommon or heritage apples that we grow for cider have very complex flavors and just a richness and depth that is essential for making good hard cider.
She sees her cider as just the latest expression of an American tradition.
Cider has been made and consumed in this country since our country's founding. And I like to think that we are reinventing tradition.
And interest in the old-time beverage is bubbling up, with restaurants across the country quenching thirsts with hard cider. Still, to Lee Calhoun, it all comes back to the apple of his eye.
To find an apple that I thought was extinct, to find it and then to grow it and taste it for the first time.
Right.
Boy, right here. Yeah, get you.